Hello there viewers, Sun Service here, back with more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts as Portugal. And you see me here with the Flodamar class cruisers because they need a midlife rebuild. Now, the major change is going to be upgrades to guns, because that is needed, to Mark 4 6.6-inch guns. Funnel's going to stay the same, the towers are going to stay the same, the torpedoes need an upgrade in Mark. And a slight adjustment in placement there. But the main thing these ships are getting is they're going to be our first radar equipped vessels. As radars are now a thing, which kind of does mean I want to have a Flodamar in my main fleet now. Or at least until we can produce a new light cruiser class that will take the role. Oh, I forgot to change the crop out. Oh well. Oh well, short, sweet and simple refit. That's what I wanted, so short, sweet and simple refit. I've put Lisbon into refit now. That's the other Marillion. The fleet boats, the destroyers, are now out, so that's good. So yeah, you got refit for a month, and the Marillions have 2 months left in them. But yeah, we're making money again, which is good. I'm about to ruin that making money because I'm going to be doing a new light cruiser building program, but hey, at least it's good to have it temporarily making money. Okay, so Okay. Do you give me any super battleship hulls? No. You give me better diesels. You give me just more efficiency. You're gonna give me Mark 413, so what are we on that? We're almost to Mark 4.5s, Mark 5.5s. That's 6s, sorry. 5.6s. So next in refit's Danton, but I'm going to be doing a light cruiser class now. So that one needs to go and get built up and stuff. But yeah, it'll be our Danton class next, which our Danton class ship, if I remember correctly, is I forgot what she's named, to be honest. Okay, so yeah, we're not doing any battleships. It's a light cruiser we're doing next. So for light cruisers, there's light cruiser 5, which is light cruiser 6. It's the experimental cruiser, but it was the experimental cruiser we built a ship on last. And you have the modern light cruiser 3, which is a more like Dreadnoughts-like hull with French a Dreadnoughts hull, but with French towers and Italian main guns. This one's British with no, it ain't British. It's French again. Yeah, I'm gonna go modern light cruiser 2. So our last ones are the Fleur de Mars, which are 4,500 tonners. So I think an 8,000 ton. Okay, 9,000. What is 9.5 in this? 9,750. 10,000 ton. Yeah, we are using a 10,000 ton light cruiser. And then that, I think, is a good enough cutout for a set of 24-inch quintups. 21-inch quintup. Quads instead, then. Now this thing is going to be a 7-inch armed cruiser. Why? Because I want it to be, okay? A 7-inch triple armed cruiser. Maybe go Mega Funnel 2 if you're already giving me good efficiency without me doing these upgrades to the engines. Yeah, I'm going to do this Belfast-esque that it doesn't have the it's quarterdeckless. As in, like, it doesn't have gun on the quarterdeck. Sorry, that's it. And the reason why I'm going the 7s is just because it's like the only sort of turret mounting on here that actually looks relatively decent on the ship. Right, a couple of twin 3-inch guns along the side of the ship. Got our torpedoes, we got Fleur de Mars go 32, so maybe 33 knot cruiser. Yeah, 33 knot light cruiser. But I bet protection 3 because you're a light cruiser, you don't need... I don't think you really are going to need any more barbette protection than that. I'm going to do a rare case for a light cruiser that I build, and I'm going to have it double bottom from the very start. Standard ratio, TNT, cordite, semi-automatic gun reloading. Damn, I knew I was forgetting something with the Fleur de Mars. I forgot to give them semi-automatic guns. Oh well. RDF and sonar 2. So you're going to go 5-inch main belt with a splinter-proofed and a 2-on-1 deck, yeah. A 2 superstructure and a 5-inch conning tower as well. Yeah, honestly, I'm happy. I'm happy with this ship. Yeah, we're gonna run super heavy shells. My thing is gonna be that because we now have the semi-auto loading, and so most of the weight is actually handled by automatic systems, but the ship and the crew of the ship can handle the super heavy shells. And I'm going to make a swap to super heavies on the fleet, starting with the Danton rebuild for like the remaining ships of the fleet. And I got the Tritons, I got the 3 Lorraines, and I got Falcon to rebuild as well. Those are just ships I'm recognizing the need to rebuild. So I'm going to do 6 of the new light cruisers. I'm going to move on a turn just purely because I want those light cruisers saved, and if I can have at least one of my Marillions out of the dockyard as well, I certainly know I have the room to do one of the cruisers I want to refit, rebuild, whatever. Okay. Players capable, France and Japan. I am glad now I never allied with Japan. So I'm going to send in Falson first. Falson's going to get upgraded. And then we'll do the rest of the fleet. The rest of the Frenchies that we took. Okay. Okay, essentially it's clear everything. We're starting from scratch. Clear everything, going from scratch, because my god, France, you can't actually build a bloody decent ship, it seems. So there's going to be no Q turret. Oh, you got to be fudging with me. Oh, come on. Are you serious, game? You're seriously saying that Falson can't be refit to any relatively decent state? Okay. Okay, Falson, your life is over. Yeah, battle cruiser Falson scrapped. So I know Elantine got refit, and her refit actually ended up saving her. Yeah, well, I know Clemenceau had Queen Anne's fitted to her. So we're Triton and Lorraine to sort out now. I'm going to do the Lorraines first, as the Lorraines... No, the Lorraines are heavier, actually. The Lorraines are heavier, but they follow a similar design line to my Amazon. To my Amazon S. So, like, they have a similar hull profile and whatnot, stuff like that. So yes, I remember killing one of these things, one or two of these things um, in the last war. First things first is armament is getting ripped out for quad 16s in free turrets. I gotta remember, do the 16s fit on there, or do I have to actually go over bigger? Yeah, they fit. They fit, and then modern tower 3 enhanced, and I guess the compact one, unless, no, you're not gonna fit. You're definitely not gonna. Yeah, it's going to be the compact. There's the compact. The compact tower actually fits. Okay, and secondary gun-wise, we're doing one of my favourite gun models in the game, that being the French 6-inch gun mount. No, I can't do it, damn it. Like, the French 6.6-inch gun mounts, like I mentioned, one of my favourite looking gun mounts in the game. Righto, there's your new 5-inch secondary battery. How fast are you going? 27 knots. With all this, okay. So yeah, 27. I definitely think we're out overstretching this hull's actual speed abilities, but it was the French who built it like that, and so it's us who is going to continue its, well, life like that. Oh, it came with a triple bottom already. Oh, I see now why the particular one we killed was a little bit floody once we took it out, once we hold it, because of the anti-flood 1. Going super heavy, Gen 1 radar. And I guess the stereo, because things are getting longer range now. Okay, I'm going to pull back the operational range a bit for the speed. And yeah, the Lorraine class is good to go. Good to go, refitted. Hopefully, it ain't going to die as badly as it did when I was killing them. And it's good. And it's actually going to be 3 ships of that, which means that it's going to be the joint most common class of capital ships we have, alongside the death traps. The death traps, yeah. Those are ships that those ships I think are accurately named, given one of them's already died, among other things. Okay, so we're gonna send the Condorcet in first. Then another ship should be able to go in once the Lisbon's out. Hopefully be able to go in. Nope, it won't be able to go in. The math doesn't map up correctly. Send an official protest. I guess I'm going to completely agree. Although I don't think Greece is long for this world, thanks to efforts of a few nations, myself included. Look at the Balkans. Also, Avocado, I know you're here. Users in chat tells me you're here, so, hello there. Anyway, so we got the new light cruisers, we got Condorcet in rebuild. Do we have No, we definitely don't have enough tonnage to put Danton in. But we do have enough to give the Macau's their next rebuild. As the Macau's... Yeah, they kind of could do with getting rebuilt again. Avocado. Yeah, I consistently check my use in chat once I see I have viewers, so, you're gonna have to wait till a particular day where I'm very lazy. Oh, kiddly do diddly. Right, let's refit the Macau's. Because Macau's need a refit. And one thing I'm going to do, I'm getting rid of the absolutely massively tall pagoda, because that thing is... The massively tall pagoda mast, I think, is the cause of most of the damage this class received from combat situations. And so I need a new tower to put on. Do I go like I did with Fritschov and put in the Grash Bay tower? No, it ain't fitting. So, no, those are all older towers. Oh, it's that horrid looking tower. Okay. I know you got, like, the De Ruyter tower, but no. Like, I know the Macau's and the Pagoda Mast was good for them. No, I'm not going to go French. Like, it was good aesthetically and stuff, but I'm just thinking... It was a pretty big target that led to um, damage to the ships that shouldn't have really have happened. Do I go Italian style tower? I could. But then there's an even newer pagoda mast though, like the Yami, sort of like the Yami style. Or you got like this. No, it's too big. You know what? I think probably the best way to go is going to be new Italian style tower. Definitely not that one because that one doesn't fit. That one doesn't fit. The ship's too thin for it. So that one's the best of the Italian rebuild style towers we can get. And we have quite a few newer secondary towers as well we could go with. We don't have to stick with the modernization one that we had. And then that's too big as well. That's too fat. Could go with that, but rebuild enhanced towers. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this rebuild enhanced tower. One thing I just sort of realised though, I've compromised the secondary armament. I've compromised placements for secondary armament because with these newer towers though, you know what? I'm going to restart the Macau rebuild and I'm going to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the pagoda because honestly, the ship's too small to really switch out from the pagoda mast. So yeah, we're keeping the pagoda, we're keeping the towers the same. I think, anyway. Like, I could go Yami style pagodas, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go Yamato, the more Yamato style. No, I'm going to keep the old style. Keep the old style, so I'm going to re-put on those 2-inch guns now. We'll be back once those 2-inch guns have been replaced onto the ship. Okay. So, again, it's upgrade the marks of everything. So we're now running 5-inch 38s. Thank you, America, I guess. It's actually quite hot for the UK's and UK weather stuff as well. We've hit that point of the year where it's actually now starting to get hot, and it's... I don't like it. Okay, you're getting your funnels swapped out again. Starboard offset from somewhere. From where? Modernization standard pagoda. No, it's not from that. It's from that. But yeah, I need to put the modernization pagoda back on. And put those 2-inch guns back on, because I didn't identify it was a 5-inch mount missing until too late. But so yeah, this is still somewhat extensive work, like the funnels and the funnel being changed out for a single one and the engines, but it's not like as major. And you get the Generation 1 radar, you've already got RDF. You get semi-auto gun loading. Hey, Dad! I'm fine. Scarlett's here. Alright. I'm going to keep the 13.5s, but I think the 13.5s are going to become triples now. Like I was going to do previously, but didn't do. 13.5s are, yeah, becoming triples now. How else am I going to give weight back to the ship? Because... oh, AON. That works. But yeah, Macau's a case where AON is actually making her lighter, so... right, Macau and Adamastor can get themselves refitted into their more efficient state, and they finally have 8 guns. Well, technically 8, but then we added 1 more, so they have 8 guns back, just then an extra 1. As the Macau started with 8, but we took away 1 in the rebuild. Siege Macau is going to take 5 months. So we can. The second one will be refitting one before Condorcet even comes out. So. I should have waited an extra 2 turns. Then the cows would have gotten better guns, but oh well. Mod view? Oh, you're talking about for Twitch. But yeah, Ricardo, that it really shows just how long this campaign's now been going, because our first major rebuild ships have just gone through another major rebuild. So yeah, we got the Macaws on the way. The 6 light cruisers building. One of the Lorraines is refitting. That's Condorcet. Although I don't know why I'm putting the money in Condorcet, because Condorcet is just going to end up getting hit by a single torpedo, then exploding into many pieces, taking the entire crew with her. Reminds me of a certain trio of ships with the same name, you know. But no one knows what I'm talking about, right? Oh, this quick already? No, we're not gonna. Oh, there go the Greeks. Wow, that was quick. I'm gonna leave it you guys to do the addition bit to that for once. What's down here? Small gun barrels again. It's a 1939 tech. Oh yeah, we're very advanced now. I guess comparative to the rest of the world, we're very advanced. Okay, November and Macau is out, which means that Adamastor can go in. Oh, Avocado. I do have a tiny bit of unfortunate news for you if you weren't here in yesterday's stream for, well, I think you passed out actually because you didn't respond after a certain point. Alfonso de Albuquerque was cancelled. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. There was just too much on our plate to actually have her stay around. But if it helps, your heavy cruiser's got a midlife-upgrade. 'Life upgrade. 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 'Life upgr the surviving one of your heavy cruisers, surviving three, sorry, of your heavy cruisers. The surviving three did get a midlife rebuild. Um, so look on the bright side. Okay, so we're done with cruiser designs. That's honest. That's the honest thing of this campaign, Avocado. Your heavy cruisers have been the only effective ships you've designed. As the Magellan... Yeah. Yeah, and then the flagship I gave you also sank. We lost Alvarez in the last war, remember? Okay, so add a master. In you go. Yeah, you're currently stuck on a heavy cruiser, which I don't even know in which... yeah, I don't even know which port one of your the namesake of your heavy cruisers is in right now, but do you want to take Triton? Do you want to take the refit of Triton and Rochelia and have Triton be your ship? As we do have two French battle cruisers that are just sitting around waiting. Or a new build. Up to you. What option did I just pick there? I don't know. Spain increases its naval budget. Shoot. If we go to war with Spain, we have to immediately begin naval invasions of Spanish home territory ports, or else we're screwed. To be honest, not for a few years, most likely. I'm going to start building up new dock cap this year for 2 years, because we're in January now. It's honestly dependent on how much of... if I can fit the other Lorraines in within this year. You could probably get one in 1939 and it'll be out for 41, roughly. Right. if I do you a capital ship now, it's gonna end up like Alfonso de Albuquerque. It's gonna be in dev hell and then have to be cancelled because it's gonna be immediately outdated. Or more money's gonna have to be poured into her to get her refit. I think the fleet's well equipped. Modern triple base. That I don't know how modern triple base works in dip, so I'm gonna use modern triple base. Triple base, sorry. Or I think, yeah, we can. So we're gonna. Okay, so Invincible goes in. Oh yeah, I know why Lorraine wasn't available. We sunk Lorraine. An alliance with Japan puts us at odds with the British. I don't know if we can deal with the British just yet. Or not. Okay, good news, those light cruisers are out. Which means we can put the other Lorraine in a refit now. Which then means we can actually get a new build in 1939. Like, it's 8 months of rebuild, so we just need to go through 8 loading screens. And then 9, technically, because of the new design loading screen. And then you're ready. You're good for a new capital ship. Pieces of what could be. Pieces of a shattered dream. Child, take your dark memories and plant them far from here, so they'll feed them through shine and rain. So, yeah. If I can get the other Lorraine in, then yeah, your ship should be able to be designed soon. Very, very soon. And it should hopefully last the last like 20-something years of the campaign. Like, I'm thinking, as long as no one sinks, I think the entire fleet that we have so far will survive to the end. Even if some do get retired, sent to like retirement home status, like Victory might do when it comes to her next refit cycle. Same for Impero. I think probably by campaign's end, the oldest fully active capital ship will either be the Macau's. No, the Macau's are newer than Sepultura, so it's going to be Sepultura. Sepultura of 1910 vintage. So yeah. You know what? No, the other Lorraine ain't gonna go in. The Lorraine in the Caribbean is just gonna be scrapped, because I don't really have the patience to. So we have 52. We have over 100,000 tons of dockyard availability. So good news, Avocado. You are getting a new capital ship. And no, we're not using this hull, because I hate, to be honest, I hate this hull. That is my honest opinion on this hull. I hate it. So, slide right to the experimental battleship. Yes. "16 ABXY quads." Yep. 16 Alpha, Bravo Alpha X-Ray Yankee. Probably already going to guess best towers, so already on it. Your love bright as the starlight. Oh child, still we can see a black moon over the peace fields. Oh child, stay close to me. Eight-inch secondaries. 8-inch quads, right. Okay, other than fitting there, where else would you fit on this thing? On there? That's about it, really. Right, let's get this dealt with. So you've got a 15 knot a 15 knot um ship. My god. So you're probably going to be better at range, so I'm gonna stereoscopic, and then max out the armor. Did you say? I'm just gonna max out everywhere, and then we could do adjustments later. Right, and then max out the armor. I'm just gonna max out the armor, and then again we saw everything from there. Already maxed. Merc's bulkhead. Okay, so updated. 5-inch extended. Okay. Deck 10. And it's 2.5. Superstructure 10. And what was conning? Yes, 2020, and then 10. 10 there. Right. Good news, bad news. More bad news than anything good. Oh, that's not even accounting for that. We need you. Triple base. Need you Electro Hydro 2. Cap ballistic, increased AP. Like, this ain't working. Cardo, this ain't working. No, well, that's not gonna help the weight. That is going, yeah, it's made the weight worse. so if I install you. Alpha turret is able to be bunched up. Yankee turret's already... X-ray turret, sorry. Yeah, Yankee turret, XY. Yankee turret can't be brought in anymore. Oh, that was Yankee turret just brought in, sorry. Alpha turret can't be brought in anymore. Main deck 5, extended to 2 flat. There we go. Can I lengthen the guns? We shall see. Oh no, I can't really do it past a certain point. You can only have them extended to 1651s. Where did I go? Right. But I don't think any of the other guns can be lengthened. Meaningfully lengthened. Because it would destroy the weight. Don't you agree, Bravo turret? And then there's Mount 8-1 and 8-2 alongside Mounts 6-1L, 6-1R, 6-2. We refer to the main guns by their actual AVXY designations, and then we go to the American designation for the other turrets, although 1L and 1R is more my sort of designation thing. We can only fit one, so yeah, only one ship is going to be made of this design. Okay. Yes. A lumbering beast who who, in no matter what situation is presented, cannot brace a robbing until the enemy ships have been crippled to basically stop. And is going to slow down any and all ships that she sails with. No, Brit. I won't be friends with you. So yeah, the Cal rebuild is done. So I got the Vascos and Danton to do in the rebuilds next. And then it's the Death Traps. Ooh, it's the Death Traps. Very funny me. Maybe because each and every ship that's near has torpedoes that can kill you. Very, very quickly kill you. Need I remind you what happened to Albuquerque? No, not Albuquerque, Magellan. You want an alliance with them? No. No. You know what? Screw it. Let's do war with the Spanish. I think it's that mechanic's done the game, but don't exactly quote me on that. No. Ooh. Well, unexpected for our next war. We're immediately gonna move all my ships that can go there, which does include Condorcet and a Flodamar, so and a fleet boat. No importance in there. We have Porto. I don't like sending a death trap to do this, but we're sending a death trap to do this. That's where Rosa is. Glorious. Glorious. Come up. Come on, my flagship. You need to start making your way up to the fight. It's Rushilia. Rushilia hasn't been refit yet, so I don't really want to send Rushilia. if I don't have to. High Chowers, where you mothballed at. There's Triton. Oh, that's where the Pacific Fleet is in. Up to Dutch New Guinea with ya. Ooh, that's an unfortunate fate for the Netherlands. They are now Yemen, Arabia, and this part here. Yep. As much as there's just too much history between me and France for us to ever be allies. Typical Americans in this campaign. Get me into a war and then immediately break our alliance. The last time this happened, we ended up almost dying to France. Although we won, so in the end it wasn't us dying to France, but it almost happened, you know. Right. So yeah. Ooh! And we're invading from one of our Balkan provinces into Croatia. Great start to the war, if I do say so myself. Although we've lost our United States help now. Okay, so the fleet boats. Let's see how... Normally they do, but nope. Nope, they declared war on the Germans, forced us into war with the Germans, and then essentially was like, yeah, you know we brought you into this war with the Germans, yes, you're in the war, but we're not going to help you, and you're not going to help us. Our alliance is over. Yep. Should I just go to war with America as well? Although if I do want to make sure my fleet aren't stuck in the Black Sea, because They do control they do control Gallipoli, the Dardanelles end. I own the Bosphorus end, and they own the Dardanelles end. Okay, so the fleet boats are essentially Japanese-American hybrids with sort of their looks. Although their guns are more... well, with 4-inch guns, it's more British. Oh, and the transports are armed. The transports are armed. Got Mark 5, they have Mark 4, so I have the... even if it is slight, got a range advantage. And I'm going to use it to great effect, hopefully. Alright, so we go for Goulburn next. And the Germans have Mark 4 4.4s on their destroyers. Yep. Launch them off. Fleet Boat 11 is reloading torpedoes. Although 11's just taken a whole bunch of torpedoes now, because... okay. Fleet Boat 11. This is your call to leave the engagement. Fleet Boat 7. Lucky 7. No, I said this is your call to leave 11, not your call to... we lost Fleet Boat 11. Moment of silence for Fleet Boat 11. V5 is sunk. V10, I think, is about to follow. island because of the fast firing guns here. We're able to output more gunfire than the German transports can. Go accept their surrender. Yeah, we lost a pretty expensive destroyer in that, I will admit. Fleet Boat 11. That poor boat. Oh well. Those two are still in port, but good news is one ship is done. Oh no. So Spain and Britain at the same time have now joined. Right. We need to take Western. We need to take Gibraltar before we can even. We're stuck in the Mediterranean now. Great. Yeah, they were escorted. Agree. We're blockaded. France, thank you. Thank you. Like, this is literally one of the strangest cases that we're old enemies of ours are now friend. But we kind of need them to be friend right now because we can't. We need their friendness to help us survive the war, I guess. Oh, so the army completed it before the navy did. Oh well. Right, so this is immediate action needs to be taken. And our immediate action is going to be the taking of the Philippines, because one of our members of the Admiralty has a very important connection with the Philippines. We can actually... Yeah, Southern Spain is going to be a lot of tonnage though, that's the problem. We kind of do need to take Gibraltar though, so we can actually head back home, really. So, British Empire. Gibraltar. It's 415,000 tons there. This is not good. It's not good on the home front. It's not good in Africa right now. But if we could take Gibraltar though, Gibraltar's uninvadable by the land, thank God. So at least on that front, we're gonna survive. Fully auto gun loading in 6 months. Once that's done, I think I'm gonna make my own Des Moines light cruiser. Like, not light before you all say, oh, I said light cruiser. I said like. So, this is exactly what the last time was. Yeah, this is exactly what it was like against France. Or at least, it was initially the Netherlands we were at war with, I think it was. Because and then the Americans added in those guys and then broke our alliance. In this case, it's slightly different, but the Americans still brought us into war, which is not good. And it was the Russians who brought us into this one against the Spanish. Which I think as well meant that they got us into the one with Britain as well. Damn it, Russia. Yeah, we're now blockaded. We're now blockaded, and we can't send reinforcements. Can we? We have a battle cruiser I don't particularly want to send, but we're gonna have to send her. The J-boat could stay back. Do I have anything in Mozambique? No, no, no. We are going to lose Africa most likely. Okay. So we at least have some form of reinforcements. I don't know how effective some form of reinforcements is, but it's probably not going to be effective. I don't think it is. I think we're definitely screwed blockade-wise. Oh, transport cap. I forgot to do the transport cap. Avocado, call me an idiot. Yes. Because I didn't think that our transport capacity would be an issue against the Germans. But then, well, America left, and then Britain and Spain joined. Oh, and Spain has apparently won something because we have a 10,000 victory point deficit against them now. Yay! Depressed, yay. No. Right, there, yep, floors. Fleet boat against Mohawk. Maybe? Well, we're going to use torpedo spam against the AI for once and see how they like it. Wait, Mohawk spotted us and it was still spotted even under smoke. I think Mohawk has radar. Uh-oh. No, don't tag me right now, Avocado. I can't pause. I can't pause to see what... Don't post in the Discord. It notifies me every time you post in the Discord right now. Well, anyone post in Discord, because... I got mentioned twice in... Oh. Monroe's... Oh. Bollocks that meme. Right. And Mohawk avoided each and every single torpedo. Great. Oh. Boat 16 is dead. Gun dead. So, you're gun dead, which means you're bailing out of here. You guys are going to run armor piercing. I guess your 2-inch can stay high explosive. Your 2-inch ain't really going to do much in terms of actual damage, so... Right, fleet boat. Fleet boat retreat. Fleet boat 9. Do your duty to the letter. Save the transports. Oh, boat 9's taken. Boat 9 is damaged badly. Um, you know, we never wanted to fight this battle in the first place. And you know, I'm gonna blame you, Avocado, for not letting me be able to go and do, yeah, for not letting me be able to pause the game to set torpedoes correctly. Say it loud, say it clear, you can listen as well as you hear. Okay. Sorry. Come on, load. There. So yeah, we never wanted to do the fight against the Mohawk anyway. Now this is a similar case, just slightly different circumstances of that we actually have a cruiser that can fight back. Okay. But we also have radar, so we're able to actually see ahead as well. The destroyers won't be able to see, so that's So the floater Mars are actually going to be used in the role they were initially built for. A little after they've been outdated in that role, but they're in that role now, and that is as destroyer leader. Start prepping your guns, me. So these guys have radar. This radar. No. These cruisers don't even have radar. My ones do. Downside about my cruiser is, again, its crup is low for the type and year. I should also add, I guess. One of my torps actually hit. That is good. That is good, Tribune. Being structurally ruined by... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 180-degree turn of inconvenience, smoke screen. Uh-oh. Another 180-degree turn of inconvenience. This time for the destroyers. Tribune's taken another torpedo. We lost one of the destroyers, but they're about to lose the Tribunes, so I'm not entirely... And they were cheap destroyers anyway, so it's not like I've lost one of the new expensive ones like I did against the Germans. Fight to the end, agree with the Germans. Our economy stabilized. Yes. Yeah, we're losing against the Brits on land in Africa. That is a annoying downside to all this, but oh no, they're illegally invading my own stuff. This is bad. Why do I have to illegally invade my stuff? Right, peace sign with Germany. Wittelsbach, that's a Fritjof. Do I want another Fritjof? Every little helps by this point. Yes, we're having another Fritjof. Lisbon Furious. Okay. Lisbon's been recently rebuilt, so she's going to be at least a little better against this than Furious. Right. So, Furious, I have some horrid news for you. You are taking a backseat role to the Lisbon. Lisbon here is just too important to not be given the lead in this battle. Mostly because we kind of do need her in the lead. Hey, not torpedo spammy, but still with 10-inch guns, so better, but still horrid. AP, AP. And we're faster than these guys as well. Even if it is in the margins, we're faster, so by 2 knots. Mr. Spanish ships, we give you the offer of you guys surrendering. We're saying this as you have 16-inch shells from a veteran crew heading straight for you. These 16-inch shells hurt. And that was just our warning shot. Yeah, that was our warning salvo. Turn back, or you'll die. A horrid death. Having 16 inches penetrate you. No, that sounds wrong. That sounds wrong. What is what CL? The Spanish one? Or were you talking about the British one? Told you it was our warning salvo. You still want to charge? You're still charging. Yes. I need to hurry this battle up. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to hurry this battle up. Oh, yeah, I left Furious in Lisbon in port again. Like an idiot, but... Well, it's at least going to give us our... Kentai Cassin against the Spanish, I guess. Flashfire, you're basically gone. You're gone. Now we got San Pedro, I guess. Oh, Pedro and the very, very badly crippled one over there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh god, Lisbon just got Bismarcked. Fun. Real fun this is, you know, getting Bismarcked and all. What is this CL? One that seems really reliant on its torpedoes. It looks like. Oh, come on. Come on, battle. End quicker. Okay, I'm going to stop the stream here. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you again. So it's going silent.